Hello everybody! My name is Kuuribro. Welcome back to Telltale's Game of Thrones.
Your sister can help us.
Looks like we're about to head off to this
just
Mira
a
lady.
Maiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it
Hells yeah! So, she's got the ear of a lady who's got the ear of the king. Let's go provoking more war. I want everybody dead at the end of this thing. Ooh, a gold doubloon. I'll take that.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Another doubloon.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give
A different
this to me.
kind. That looks more like a brooch.
It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
What else we got? Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
So we're just going through mementos, are we? Look, yeah, let's look at the letter. What do we got here? Some subtle facial expressions. Oh, it said right-click for something.
Father,
Dang it.
much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
To the day you can. The day you can. The day you can come, the day you can see me again, the day you can finally get over the divorce and, you know, maybe
Wonders made by
say
man.
sup to the grandkids.
Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
I guess she doesn't know that Roderick's...
I hope to see them all someday.
Yeah, she doesn't know that Roderick's out yet. So window looks like the thing to start the new scene. What is it? I know it said something about the right click. Oh, maybe it was just right click to back out. That makes sense. Whoa! Whoa.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene
Okay, so
on our
this is
behalf.
the new one.
She
This
is
is
our
the
best
story
hope,
progress.
and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Damn it, Mom. You're always asking me for favors. I don't wanna. I wanna look out the window some more. Give me a second! I'm putting on my undies. Who's this dirty little slave boy?
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Get out
Later
of
would
here.
be best.
Of course, milady.
I need time alone with my thoughts. Who is it now?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was
Ah,
hoping
so
there
this
would
is
be
the
time
girl.
for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Isn't cleave usually, like, a big no-no in this type of era?
From the day
She
you
is
arrived in
rocking some.
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Oh, wait, so she does know?
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first.
Oh?
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Oh, she's... Oh. Oh, she's
I
gonna
had a
be queen.
handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Shibby.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Oh, she's gonna send me away now, too.
Cersei herself cornered me this
Politics.
morning outside the royal sept.
It's all a bunch of bull honky.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
It's completely unfounded
She was
crap. I
very
hate
pleased with
stuff like
herself.
this.
Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother.
Yes, thank you, even
Nonetheless,
though they were fine too.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort.
Oh,
for what
sweet.
I don't
I
know.
gotta spit in
but
her face, too.
She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
But she wants to hear lies. I won't give her lies.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
I do like the way that this queen looks.
You'll be fine.
Her hair
I
kind
know
of curls
you
up
will.
in the corners, makes it look
You
real
may
cat-like.
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Oh, I'm going to dishevel all of
Good
the
luck.
politics. All of the politics. Because, this political bullshit just, it irks me in the worst of ways. Oh, hey! I know that little guy.
You can do this.
It... Wait up! Oh, okay,
Lady
I
Marjorie.
recognize these
Aren't
guys.
you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission,
Pretty sure she's a
allow
complete
me
and
to
total bitch.
introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
She definitely looks like it.
I will speak truly, Your Grace.
I should hope so. Speak falsely, and it'll be worse for you.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your
Give me your
family
worst.
loyal to the king?
I don't know who the
Perhaps you
king
should
is,
ask
so
the
sure.
new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They
They're
are
not.
noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Oh, you northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for your
Good.
proper place.
Lady Mira is northern, Your Grace, and new to King's Landing and its politics. She speaks her mind, but means no offense, Your Grace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose
I
Bolton?
don't really like this Bolton guy, so maybe I should,
Bruce Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
I know Joffrey is a little
I'm
shit
told
too,
there
isn't
are
he?
others who would happily serve our cause, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Many
Our
desire
talent
it.
is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told, and exceeded only by your lack of humility.
Proud of it!
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't
I
dishonor
won't
myself.
dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks,
Thanks,
wielding a
Tyrion.
battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question.
He's got the
I
charisma.
suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge
I
her.
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to
Tyrion said all
define.
4 things, and I already like
City
him.
alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
My priorities are against you,
She is
resting
a threat
bitch
to the
face.
crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Give me your best shot.
Of
Is
course,
that
Your
really
Grace.
the best you're gonna do? You're just gonna weasel your way through politics snaking?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise,
Yeah,
but
cool.
I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
have
I'm
my
glad you got my back
condolences
here.
for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me
Fucking
for saying it,
Boltons.
but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei,
Cersei can
she will
suck
not
my
soon forget what you said.
ovaries. I guess that's what I have
It
to
was
say now.
quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I
don't
don't
like her.
particularly like her.
That was fairly apparent to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Yay!
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can
Ooh.
help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and
I don't
your
care.
house.
I will take it.
Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
All of the riskiness.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Dornish
mere
wine is the
thought
best
of them
stuff.
makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah, well, if all things go my way, maybe I'll make it the North. Revolt! Take it over! Put Forrester on that throne of pointy things. He's probably the best
Mira,
character we're gonna
I
meet
was
this whole
worried.
game anyway.
How was it?
It's always the badass mentor killed in the
Cersei
first
has a
5
way of
minutes. That's the
looking at
best
me,
one.
So you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
Yeah, it went great.
It went well. Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
I'm not really
Of course,
loving
you
the
and I
way
are
everything in the
way
background
at
looks
the back.
wavery in
Here
this
with the
game.
fourth
It's kind of
cousins and the ninth-born sons.
disorienting.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sir, what? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife. He is quite handsome. And quite passionate. From what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Oh, it's pretty sweet. Let me tell you.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Oh, that guy? Fuck no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Not to that guy.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, thanks. It's such an honor.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well,
I was doing nothing.
It wasn't me, my lady.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror.
Yeah, well, she can
I'm just
suck
glad
it.
it's over. King's Landing
really
can
am
be
having
exhausting sometimes.
Just the best fun by screwing with
There's always
everything.
someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Right, that thing I gotta ask her about. Of course I'm gonna ask for help. Why would I not?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Oh, do I want to send her alone? Fine. She's gonna betray me, and I'm gonna have to stab her in the eye. Tell it.
Go on. Ask.
Can you stop them?
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Oh, she's gonna marry Joffrey? Is
the
that the thing?
situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear
Don't
Cersei.
let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Already said that exact line. I guess repetition does work.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will
Shibby.
send a raven to my family at once.
Oh, Sarah's got the whole, like, hunched over Burns thing going on. Like, plotting, and... Anyways, that's another scene transition. Like, so I'm gonna call this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below. Consider subscribing. Like, leave a comment. Like, anything, like, is good. Like, things you guys have done. Like, choices you would have made. Like, if you're enjoying me specifically, like, just trying to screw everything up, because, like, I swear to God, this is probably the most fun I'm gonna have in this game this way. Anyways, any interaction with the videos, liking, commenting, whatever it is, it helps support it and helps me make more. It helps me to make more. So, once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I like how this is the very beginning of the game.
Yup.
And then she just grows a whole bunch of hair.
Yep. And then
And a horse.
Moon River starts playing.